Caroline Flack's friends are devastated after the late star's mother had some harrowing questions about the night the TV presenter died. With the 5th anniversary of the death of the beloved TV presenter on the horizon, a new documentary will be aired on Disney Plus in which Caroline's mother, Christine Flack, has questioned the events of her daughter's last 24 hours and the fateful night, and has asked whether her death could have been prevented. Christine is questioning why Louise Teasdale and Molly Grossberg, Caroline's closest friends, left her alone in her flat on the night she took her own life, just a day after they raised concerns about the TV star's welfare following a suicide attempt previously. The questions raised by Christine in the documentary has prompted anger, reports Mail Online, and friends of Caroline have asked why it was down to them to look after Caroline. According to the report, a close friend of Louise said, "Why was it down to Caroline's friends to look after her? Where was her family? Louise had to get back to her young daughter, she couldn't stay any longer." The friend continued, "They had been with Caroline for hours and hours and they tried to get her to go to hospital but she wouldn't. They remained at her flat to make sure she was okay but they couldn't stay there indefinitely, so they went. It is devastating that they now have Caroline's mother blaming them. Christine was once so close to Lou but not anymore." Caroline's friend Molly has openly said that would never get over the events of that night. The source told Mail Online, "She was a good friend to Caroline. She would have done anything for her." The Mirror has contacted Molly, Louise and Christine's representatives for comment. Christine's tireless campaigning to get to the truth took a step closer after the Independent Office of Police Conduct urged the Met to reopen its investigation into the case against the tragic TV star. The watchdog has recommended the force's Directorate of Professional Standards interview an officer who was at Caroline's 2019 arrest, shortly before she killed herself. He was said to have been involved in the move to overrule the CPS decision to only issue the Love Island host with a caution for attacking Louis Burton. But the unnamed officer was not compelled to give evidence for initial reviews into police conduct as he had left the force. He has since returned to duty. Christine was told last month the officer about the development. She said last night, "We won't stop until we get the truth." The Met last year apologized to Caroline's family after admitting officers did not record why they appealed against the CPS caution. Christine added, "Something very unusual happened to Carrie at the police station that night, but no one kept a proper record explaining why. I have now made a complaint to compel the officer to give the statement we think he should have given 4 years ago. As a family, we have been left with important unanswered questions.